All right. Press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can motherfucking hear me. Press one if you can hear me. All right. Press one if you can hear me. All right. Okay, cool. We got 10 folks up in here. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. All right. Welcome to the room, everybody. Welcome to the motherfucking room. We're going to get into it like always. Shouts out to everybody on this nice Sunday evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. Boy, I tell you. We got some breaking news as well. Just relax. We got some breaking news with receipts. And once again, shouts out to the birdies. Shouts out to the birdies. Boy, I tell you. We know things ain't gonna get no better, but it just amazes me when you see the outcome of all this shit. It really does. Ain't that right, Sansaray? It's like it gets no better. It just keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It's just what it is, you know? It's just one of those things, you know? because you sit here, yeah, we like I said, we continue to watch this. We got damn near a fucking decade in, y'all. A decade in down there. 2 more years. It'll be a decade. What, 2 or 3 more years? One of the two. But it'll be a decade, you know? And it's like when and where it will stop or change for the better. Well, I'm here to tell y'all that this shit ain't gonna change for the motherfucking better. It's going on motherfucking 10 goddamn years. No, it's not. Because when you trip off of it, I want y'all to think about something. And I know I probably said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. You know, when you look at a bum on the street, let's take a bum for example, because that's the perfect person to take for example. 9 times out of 10, when you see most of these bums roaming around on the street, they have somewhere to go. Yeah, they do. They choose not to be there because it's their choice. They rather be a bum, you know? And when they, the places that they had to go, requires rules. You know what I'm saying? And there's some regulations that going in, that comes with them staying at their people's house. You know? And when we look at Sansaray, that's just what we see. A person who don't want to deal with the rules and regulations. That's why she didn't want to go to a shelter. Why? Because they got rules and regulations. So she rather be a bum. Yes, Sansaray. There's no lie about what I'm saying. You can make it be what you wanted to be with. At the end of the goddamn day, you're bumming. Yes, that's what you're doing. You're bumming. You know? Exactly. Also, she's about to be 50 soon. But she doesn't care about that. She doesn't. All she cares about is trying to get what she could get out of somebody else, out of their hard work. Not sounds very hard work, but out of somebody else's hard work. Facts. And we're going to show y'all some things today. It's probably most of them y'all probably have already seen. But we're gonna do a breakdown. Like I said, we got some breaking news as well. Oh yeah, and we're also gonna get into his sister Michaela Pink. Yeah, we're gonna get into that too. I did watch her live, and I want y'all to look at some things. Let's kind of see if this person is very genuine about who they say they're gonna be. But it's good to see the sister out. Let me say that. It seems like she has learned, from what she's done. But like I said, it's some things that, they kind of, make you, really? Is this person sincere, about themselves? But we'll see. Only time can tell. But as usual, we're going to get into it. Smart Cookie said, I'm not surprised how arrogant she was acting. Oh yeah. Smart Cookie. I thought I sent you a message on another platform when I get to that Michaela Pink part. Shouts out to our sister Smart Cookie as well. Y'all check her out sometimes as well. Let's see. Let me get to this. Hold on. I'm trying to take this shit down. Yeah, there we go. Right here. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it right quick. And I tell you, when I think it get better, ain't doing no getting worse. So, as most of y'all know, the rat went on a date. And you look at this, what I'm saying, the videos. I'm not going to play the videos, but I am going to recite what she wrote. And basically, she started right here saying that the lunch date was actually really good. We ate at this quirky little spot called Flying Biscuit. And I said, wow, why did she have to, kind of throw that in there like that? You know, I mean, why does I'm saying it has to be focused on where you ate? How was the guy for his character? His characteristics. That's what you need to pay attention to, Sansa Ray, Miss Dating Coach. You know, Miss Relationship Counselor. Why are you paying more attention to the place than your date? Then she goes on to say, I couldn't stop staring at the art on the walls. Wow. You would figure a person would be staring at their date from head to toe. Don't y'all think? When you go on dating, I mean, the place probably was cool. Place probably was nice. But to sit here and, give more attention to the place than your date, that sounds like a problem, Sasha. It sounds like you're not interested in the guy, which I don't think you are. I truly don't. And like I said, the breaking news is going to kind of show that as well. Part of it. But just let's continue on. Then she said afterward, we wandered through one of my favorite parks. So basically, y'all went to a nice park that you like to go to. Okay. And snapped a picture. I already know I'll keep that too long. It felt easy, good, real. I think you need to put some commas right there, Sasha. Yeah. Once again, your punctuation is fucked up. It's like you just can't get it right. But there's this wall between us I can't climb. He has stage 3 cancer. Now, right there, Sasha. Why you had to bring that shit to the motherfucking internet? How he want everybody to know he has stage 3 cancer? Now you see why you can't, be open with everybody? Because of bitches like this right here. He told me he's not looking to date. Well, if he's not looking to date, what the fuck were y'all doing? Make it make sense. While he's fighting it. Oh, okay. But then he has stage 3, and in stage 3, like I said, a person really can't be exposed to the outside. They'd be kind of sickly looking, Sasha Ray. Stage 3 cancer don't look like this brother got. I'm just saying. He told me he's not looking. Oh, okay, I read that. Okay. I keep trying to push hope into him. But the truth is, he already carries so much of it himself. Okay. He was talking about inconveniencing me like I don't have a baggage myself. I can deal with cancer. Oh, she can deal with cancer now. Okay. Then she goes on to say, having cancer doesn't mean love should be put on pause. If anything, it makes connection more important. People think dating while sick is selfish or messy, but life is already messy. Well, okay. Cancer doesn't erase your need for companionship, laughter, or intimacy. Really? Okay. It doesn't cancel out the joy of holding hands in the park or sharing a meal in a noisy little restaurant. Yeah, I don't look the restaurant up. This averages about $20 a plate. Not no this or that, but it seemed like a cool little restaurant. They must have got some good, service and good food there. But to just sit there and call it quirky and all that sounds right. It's like, come on now. Why don't you be thankful somebody took time out to sit down and have a goddamn dinner or lunch with your ass? Won't you be thankful of that? But that's the rat for you. Then she goes on to say, you're still worthy of being wanted, still capable of giving someone a beautiful piece of yourself. Cancer is part of your story, not the end of it. Oh, okay. Nice gesture. But like I said, it seems like you were more into, saying the place more than your date, and I'm pretty sure he probably told you more about himself than anything, So why I sit here? Why don't you focus on how he is, for his characteristics, what type of person he seemed like he might be, other than him having stage 3 cancer. I know that wasn't the whole topic of the story. I mean, the whole topic of the conversation y'all was having. What I'm saying? Probably a little sad, little dense moment, but try to find out more about the guy, Sasha Ray. You're supposed to be the dating coach now. You got her dating backwards, you know? But as we all know and as we all been seeing, most of us been seeing, she's been, on a wild trip, especially this goddamn morning. Oh my God. Boy, I tell you, the rat has been on one. I mean, been on one. Let me highlight some things y'all saying. Positive says she can deal with cancer for a man, but not her mom. Right. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Positive. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Sasha Ray. I told y'all, when it comes to dick for this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she can deal with anything. Seriously. We're seeing it. We saw it. Yeah, when it comes to motherfucking dick for this bitch, she can deal with anything. But her mama, she ain't seen her mama in the whole goddamn month. And she's sitting up there fighting cancer. You know? But she go out, and, you know what I'm saying, and go have lunch and everything, but couldn't take her own motherfucking mom out to lunch while she had stage or whatever, Kathy had cancer. Kathy was bound at the time. Boy. Oh, she blocked you today, Fly? Fly finally got blocked. Well, welcome back. Oh boy, I tell you. The rat. Oh yeah, shit. She said she blocked like 75 people. You know what I'm saying? Early in the week. I'm like, God damn, that shit got to be on overload. You got more people blocked than watching you. Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Seriously. That is. What's the point of you even have a channel? You got more people blocked than watching you. You know? But yeah, what you get blocked on? I think it's probably what, Facebook, was it YouTube? Brother Rudy in the house. Rudy ain't blocked though. We know that nigga. He was over there caping real good. Shit, he got a couple of block passes. You know what I'm saying? He could probably hand out over her. Rudy was doing a officiation for her motherfucking death back when she faked her suicide and shit. You remember that shit, Rudy? Well, that shit was fucking hilarious. These motherfuckers sitting here trying to bury a motherfucker that's alive. Oh man. Tradition say, hey, I just stay super quiet. Yeah, you got to. I know, but it's tempting for some because it's like, God damn, bitch, really? You supposed to sit here and think I'm finna listen to this bullshit and not say nothing? I mean, you can't win with her ass. You know what I'm saying? She makes shit be what she wanted to be, you know? Just like right here. Hold on, let me make sure I got it up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just like right here, y'all. She goes on to say right here, see what I'm saying? How many videos and posts have I made saying I have a job? Well, if you got a job, why the fuck you still begging? You know, seriously, make it make sense. If you got a job, why the fuck are you still begging? And she goes on to say, and people who claim they are my followers still post this. Then you wonder why I'm about sick of y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, you sick of motherfuckers. Oh, okay. But you ain't sick of motherfuckers when they, you know what I'm saying, they making donations and shit, is you? Uh-huh. So it looked like Sheila Robb said, can you not get a job? boy. Whew. That hit the motherfucking nerve right there. She said, bitch, pay attention. I already have a job. Shut the fuck up or donate. Let me supersize this shit up for y'all so y'all can see this shit yourself. I was like, whoa. I mean, damn. Somebody reach out to that sister. You know what I'm saying? I think she, you know what I'm saying, deserves, you know what I'm saying, to state her claim. Yeah, she deserved to stay. See if I can reach out to this Sheila Robs right here and shoot her the link. You know what I'm saying? That sister need to come over and stay at claim because they wouldn't write if you Sansa to block that sister after she didn't donate it to you before. Come on now, show her some love, you know. But you gonna sit here and tell a bitch pay attention? Oh man, that's pretty hardcore, Sansa. It really is. Man, that's scandalous to the motherfucker to sit here and block her and call all types of bitches after she did motherfucking made a donation to you. Come on now. Who does that? Oh yeah, she been on a mission. Then somebody came back and told her, why the fuck are you on her begging for money all the time? Well, we know that person blocked too. boy, Rat been on a mission, man, this week. Oh yeah, she been on a serious mission. Serious motherfucking mission. Let's see here. Hold on. Get this right here. H-Bomb said she blocked me on YouTube and Facebook. Right, that H-Bomb, but shit, what job do you have? You know? Peachy said she leaves out important information like she's unemployed, has no GED, no credit card, no bank account, and has two orals. Two orals. What's that? Her new followers don't know any of this, right? Restraining orders. Okay, I get you. Yeah. She ain't gonna talk about the restraining orders. She gonna make up an excuse about those. Yep. But it's one person that do now know about the restraining orders. Oh yeah, y'all ready for the breaking news? Y'all ready for the breaking news? Because boy, oh boy, the brother chief, he knows about it. Oh yes, Answer, he knows about it. So let me catch y'all up to date on this breaking news. Shouts out to the bird. So basically, as y'all can see right here, real time, he responded to, you know what I'm saying, one of our birdies and said, hey, yeah, I've spoken to my ex and she denies even speaking to Sansa Ray. So y'all remember that time that Sansa Ray made up their claim saying that she was speaking to the cousin-in-law, and the cousin-in-law supposed to went back and told the ex-wife, that what was going on the internet, whatever. Well, that's a lie, which we kind of figured that because that's kind of strange for a fucking cousin-in-law to reach out to you and be like, "Hey, that guy you posted, that I know him." Wow. It's kind of strange. It's so quick, you know. I mean, sounds when you do something, well, you can't do shit right anyway. So I guess to you that was doing something. But all that was made up, y'all. The cousin-in-law story that was a lie. That was a lie. So, because the cousin-in-law, y'all remember the cousin-in-law came back and said, "Oh, he has for sexual assault and all that." It's made up. That man is not, no cases against him about no sexual assault. Those charges, like I said, that showed up was some trespassing bullshit. And who knows what they could have been for? He could have went down the fucking wrong way or the wrong alley, or who the fuck knows? It's no conviction there. So she put that, story out, basically to tarnish him, just like she did Priest, It's nothing new. It's the same playbook, y'all. Hey, BGA. He's been told that. Just let the brother know. Hey, reach out to him. Hey, bro, you need to go get your restraining order ASAP. Yeah. Reach out to him. My other buddies, reach out to him. Hey, just tell him, hey, just get a restraining order ASAP. That's all you got to say. Seriously, because as we can see, what I'm saying, she still is talking about this man. Why? Don't know. I guess it satisfies her soul because she doesn't have nobody to talk to, as we all know. But yeah, so then he goes on to say, Sasore is extremely hurt and she needs help. No, and she needs some help. I've started speaking to her for quite some time now. And I was like, wow. So basically, the last time this brother that made contact with the rat was when she was in Cali. So this story of him coming to the hotel down in Atlanta, it was a lie. He hasn't spoke to her since she was in Cali. Yeah. So basically, this bitch, you know what I'm saying, jumped off the fucking whim and shot down in Atlanta. This man not knowing because you trip off of it. The week she got there, he was overseas on vacation. Not knowing none of this shit that she was coming to Atlanta for him. So that was a lie as well. That man didn't know nothing about none of that shit, y'all. Nothing. You know, all this shit is new and foreign to him. He said, did they actually meet in Cali? Yeah, they actually met in Cali. But you remember she made up the story talking about he came down, you know what I'm saying, to the hotel. They had an argument and all that. That's a lie. So what happened was he wasn't answering the phone. And basically what she did, that's why she threw his picture out there to basically use us as a way to get to him. And that's when he came back to her. And as I posted on the video before, and say, hey, what did you post? And that's when she goes, oh, you shouldn't be listening to trolls. So she picked a fight with the guy in a conversation with, try to get the conversation with him to sit here and try to switch the rule to, you know, the blame on him, but just like she always do. It's like I said, this is a pre-story as well. You know what I mean? It's just 2.0. You know, you say so they had sex in Cali. Now I ain't asked all that peachy now. Oh, ain't over here policing, you know what I'm saying, people private parts and shit. I get what you're saying, but hey, that part I don't know. But shit, from the way things looking, you know, my opinion, they most likely did. But once again, he didn't see her like that because I'm pretty sure when he seen all them goddamn fucking filtered ass motherfucking pictures and shit, and then to get there and seeing the motherfucking Goodwill version, it's like, whoa. It's like you too many points off. Now 1 or 2 points I think most fellas could take, but shit, this bitch 5+ points off. Oh no, nah. So yeah, all this shit was fabricated lie just to get his attention. Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was. To get that man attention. She couldn't have nobody else do it. Because yeah, I remember something. Remember the time she used Damo to get Priest's attention? So basically this time she flipped it up. She used us to get his attention. The same playbook. Tell y'all, this chick is the worst at its finest. She really is. And as we know, like I said, I'm gonna move on from that. Yeah, we're gonna probably most likely have some more coming out down the line about this cheap chick because she's consistently talking about, you know. But let's go ahead and dip and dive into this car situation. As y'all, well, some of y'all know that this bitch has been trying to get a car for the longest. Hold on. Yeah, she's been trying to get a car for the longest, and she's once again counting on donations for people to help out on that. So she's looking for donations to feed her fat funky ass. Relying on donations to get her a car. Relying on donations to buy baby Justy some more clothes and all that shit. I mean, it's just nonstop. $1,000 car. Well, that didn't work out. So as we can see right here, for the people who think I'm bullshitting, I tried your suggestions. Some of you told me to DoorDash and Uber, and to sign up for Uber car leasing program. They use several rental companies. lately there haven't been regular cars available, just EVs, electric vehicles. This is the price they gave me today when I visit one of their car rental partners. This is the third location I've been to. So this is my thing. Why you keep going out to these locations? Why don't you call and see what's available? Put some on lock. I mean, make sure you make a reservation for it, and make sure you going to pick it up that day with the total amount that's needed. And I'm gonna get into that as well about the total amount, because you know what I'm saying. Once again, it's like this bitch is just jumping out there and don't know what the fuck she's doing. Then she goes on to say right here, this is the price they gave me today when I visit one of their car rental partners. This is the third location I've been to because the other had no cars. This was the total before the additional fees for insurance, etc., which will come out to be about $1,600 plus a month, which is most likely true. Then she said that's too much. But this is the problem, Sasha. You say that's too much, but you the same chick that went and motherfucking did a Tesla through that rental program. So the Tesla used what, 1,800 a month? I want to say. I can't remember the exact price, but I know it was up there. It's probably higher than that if I'm correct. So that 1,600 a month, Sasha, you'll make that. You know, you saying that's too much. I mean, you're supposed to be this boss chick. You're supposed to be this business owner. It takes money to make money, Sasha Ray. You saying that's too much? That's part of business. Some months gonna be slow, some months gonna be good, some months gonna be great. Just what it is. So, you know, 1,600 a month, you'll make that back. So basically 8 days out of the goddamn month to pay for your car for the whole month. You mean to tell us you can't work? Because shit, a lot of us go to work, 5 days, and some even 7 days, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the week. You mean tell us 8 days out the fucking month to make sure you make $200 per day to be able to pay for this right here that you can't do? That's what you're saying? Come on now. 8 days out the month. I don't think that's too bad at all. Yeah, it's up there, but it's just one of them things. It takes money to make money. You know? All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this video right quick. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. All righty. All right, we'll play a little bit up. Make sure y'all can be able to hear the audio. All right.
Media to try to find a husband that was.
All right, y'all heard that? Press one if y'all can hear that. Press one if y'all can hear that. I'm gonna make sure I can hear the audio. She ain't no balls begging strangers. She ain't no balls begging strangers for money, for bread and bologna, right? Okay, you heard? Okay. All right, let's roll it.
Buy me breakfast every day. And every day.
Let me rewind it back a little bit.
About 10 months ago, I decided that I was going to use social media to try to find a husband that was going to buy me breakfast every day. And every day on Facebook, I will post, I'm looking for a husband to buy me breakfast every morning, and then I will put my cash out there. Niggas tried. Oh, they tried. They tried. They was sending me money like crazy. Oh, they was really trying really hard. Most of them did not make it past that first couple of breakfasts, but I had like 2 guys who did it for about, 2 or 3 months. There was this one guy. He lasted longer than any of them. And the funny thing is, he was one of the first ones to send me breakfast, the first time I asked for it. And he had been my friend for many, many years, for over a decade. And from the very beginning, I always had like this mindset of him being my husband, right? And I stopped talking to him because I realized he couldn't necessarily do a long distance relationship with me, right? And I didn't talk to him for about 3 months. And then I saw him again in like June. And from June until
Now y'all see how she's still going with this lie. Oh, she knew him for a long time. Really? You didn't know that man for a long time. But you're still going on with that lie. All right, let's roll some more.
a couple of weeks ago, I was certain. I was certain. I was like, this guy, my husband. There's something.
You were certain this guy, my husband. Boy, 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 boy. Why don't you be like, I'm certain, yo, he's a good friend? Why don't you be like, oh, he's a good partner? Oh, he's a good, you know what I'm saying, father to his kids. Oh, he's a good and hard worker. But what happened to all that first? You know, see, that's why you're not winning, you know, in this game of life science array. You think you could scam and cheat your way to the top. Nah, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. That's why you continue to stay losing every time.
Knocked it off course, and we had not talked in like 20 days. I think we're on 20 days of no contact. As I'm going through this journey of self-concept, if you've been watching me, you notice I've been posting a lot of self-concept stuff. I've been trying to go back to the successful, wealthy woman that I was, right?
Oh my gosh. The successful, wealthy woman that she was. When and where the fuck this bitch was successful and wealthy at the same goddamn time? Yeah, I need her to break this down and elaborate a little bit more. See, those are the type of questions that needs to be asked. This, you know, like I said, this repetitive stuff with her trying to get her to say this and continue to get her to say that. No. Just hit it with the one knockout questions. When were you successful and where were you successful at? When and where? Good basic questions. And I'm pretty sure she's going to answer it and she's going to throw a twist in it. Oh, I was always successful, you know what I'm saying, back in Atlanta. Well, if you're successful back in Atlanta, why you didn't stay there? Because you saw when successful, you know, while you was out there in Cali, sounds right. So when and where? That's all we want to know since you say you were successful.
And I started remembering what kind of mindset I had during that time. It's because I had a healthier self-concept. So I've been teaching more about manifesting and self-concept. And one of the things that I figured out was that when things like that happen in my life, where I'm manifesting something and then something kind of knocks it off course and it seems like it's going completely wrong. And I'm telling you, he was doing stuff like every week something was going wrong. Like it was like every week he was getting on my nerves. And I kept saying, you're getting on my nerves. And that's what the universe was saying. Okay, he's getting on your nerves. I kept saying, he's going to push me to the boiling point where I ain't going to talk to his ass anymore. And the universe was like, okay, he's going to push you to a point where you're not going to want to talk to him anymore. So the universe was giving me everything that I was thinking. So when I started like trying to reprogram my subconscious and start trying to revise my self-talk, I realized that I was basically manifesting us not being together. Because before that, all I kept doing is saying all of these positive things and thinking all of these positive things and saying all of these positive things, and we were fine. And then something happened in our reality where I was talking about relocating from California to Georgia. I live in Georgia now. But I was in California for like 8 years, and he and I were talking about me relocating to Georgia, which was where he lived. And when we started to get a little friction about that is when the negative thoughts started to come into my mind. And it was just like, oh, he must not like me. I must not be good enough. I must be all of these negative things. And next thing you know, I'm destroying this relationship, right? And the universe is just giving me all of this evidence to prove to me that he's like this fucked up guy. And as a creator, as a manifestor,
So everybody else is fucked up all except her. Wow. Everybody is fucked up, all except her. How is he fucked up, Sasha Ray? That man got a house, has a nice, good paying job. He's able to spend time with his kids. He's able to even go on vacations, Sasha Ray. But you, on the other hand, you're over there in a extended stay hotel, no job, no car, no money, no man, no nothing. But he's fucked up. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. This is her logic now. He's fucked up, but she's not. Okay, let's roll some more.
You gotta know that when you start observing something in reality, it's a playback, it's a feedback of some negative thoughts that you had previously. So what you have to do is you're like, oh, this is feedback. Is this what I want to continue seeing? Because if this is what I want to continue to keep seeing, then I'm just going to have the same mindset and keep producing this. If this is not something that I want to see, then I need to change my mindset so it can improve. That's how I became successful before.
Oh, okay. So by you moving back to Atlanta, you plan to be successful again, right? I'm assuming you are. But the way you're going about it, Sasha Ray, once again, like you just said right here, you got to change your mindset. You got to change your mindset. Which you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't. So you told her talking all that good shit to make it sound good. But let's look at reality. Just like you just said right here now. You got to change your mindset. Because saying up to us is like you're going right back down the same road, begging and fucking bumming. You really are. And it's just like everybody else over there on Facebook. They wondering, damn, when is this fucking begging is going to stop? And I already told y'all, shit, it's not. It's not. It is not. Oh yeah, it's not. It's gonna keep going and going and going and going. And she's gonna be right back in the same. I mean, she's gonna be in the same position. And she gonna continue to keep regurgitating all this bullshit. Talking about how successful she was. Hell yeah. Just watch. All right, let's roll some more.
Because I would see a problem, I would see a setback, and I would find something positive about it. And immediately the universe would be like, okay.
Oh, immediately the universe. Why you got to depend on the universe? Why don't you depend on yourself? The universe is just what the fuck it is. All this shit is what you make it, Sasha Ray. You made this hard for yourself. That's why you're going through what you're going through now. Because of you. You sit here want to bring the universe in and all this other extra dumb bullshit. I don't know why. I guess it sounds good to make you feel good about yourself, but it's not working. It's not working. It's not. Because you ran down her chasing dick, trying to manifest some dick, and it didn't work out. You did it last time when you left Atlanta. You think you could shoot off somewhere and dick was gonna chase you? No. But it didn't. It really didn't. That didn't work. Now you try to reverse it. Come back to Atlanta, chase some more dick. That didn't work. So when had the universe told you, hey, bitch, maybe you need to just stop chasing dick? When is the universe going to tell you that, Sasha Ray? Come on now. Shit, somebody need to tell you. Shit, Kathy, where you at? Shit. Go tell your sorry ass daughter, bitch, stop chasing dick. You can't afford it, for one. For two, you don't motherfucking need it. For three, you know what I'm saying? Your son is more motherfucking important than dick. Don't you think, Sasha Ray? Oh, okay. Let's roll some more.
Here's something positive about it. And I didn't realize until recently that I had been, for the past couple of months, just thinking a whole bunch of negative shit about this guy, and the universe just kept spitting it out to me. When it comes to manifesting and self-concept and whatever it is that you're trying to do with your lifestyle, where you want to change it, whoever it is that you want to be, you have to realize that when you see something negative happening inside of your reality, you have to understand that like it's a shadow or it's like an echo of some previous thoughts that you had. So you kind of got to let it play out for a second, but at the same time, still thinking all of the positive things, meaning affirming, meaning declaring, meaning send out a decree. Say something good. Think about the lifestyle that you want to have or what you want to happen between you and another person. Write it down, whether it's scripting, whether you just visualize, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing that because eventually those things will become an echo and a shadow too. You get to choose whether you want to create more of that echo or more of that feedback or more of that shadow. Yeah, your reality is like your mirror, right? But it's still feedback from a previous thought that you were having. And that feedback in that mirror is flowing with you everywhere. So whether you're thinking about the past or the future, that feedback reel is going to show you what you have been focused on and what you should be focusing on. Should or shouldn't be thinking, you feel me? Like it's really going to tell you. You got to listen. You got to change from the inside to be able to control what's happening out there. Everything around you is your creation. I just mean you did everything that you needed to do in order for you to switch to another reality where that thing you want or that thing you don't want is present. I push you onto that metaphysics. Quantum.
If you live in a Nevada zip code and have zero
on.
DUIs in the
Goddamn. Hold on. Let me try to skip this shit right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was it. Yep. All right. Okay. Let me switch this right quick. So this morning, the rat was on one. Oh yeah, we finna get into this morning now. Oh, 5 o'clock this morning at that. She woke up, you know what I'm saying, swinging, blocking on the internet. Oh yes, boy, this morning. Whew, it's been a hell of a morning for the rat. She was triggered. I mean, triggered. You know, triggered so bad. But boy, she had to go in. She had to go in on a person who gave her some nice gestures, y'all. And I was like, wow. You know, really, Sansaray? Really? But hold on. Let me supersize this up so y'all can see it. Let's go up a couple of there we go. All right. Make sure I got it all. What you call it? Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. She says, sis had me clutching my pearls. Well, what pearls, bitch? When she said she's got multiple sclerosis, 9 kids, and somehow makes $460 in 2 days driving Uber. Then she goes on to say, baby, that's not inspiration. That's fan fiction. Oh, okay. Now, you know, just listen some more to this right here. Just listen. These are the comments that get you blocked. So basically, you want to sit here and block this woman who tells you she has some type of medical condition and 9 kids and still goes out to make and grind her way to get some food on the table for all her 9 kids now. You know, 460, you know what I'm saying? That's a nice little something, not a lot, but it's a nice little something. In 2 days, you know, driving over, you know? And you're going to sit there and say, that's not inspiration? Oh, Sansaray, that's inspiration, Sansaray. It really is. You know, she trying to go out and make it happen. Is what she's telling you. Yeah, you're not making, $1 million, but you're making something. That's the whole point of what she was saying. But the rat didn't want to hear that. Ain't that right, Sansaray? And those are comments that can get you blocked. Because you too real, You ain't fake in a fuck bitch like me. That's what the rat wants. She want other fake motherfuckers like her. Let's be clear. I'm a single mom with an autistic child. I don't have a built-in football team of babysitters at home like this woman does. Wow. Really? Come on now, Sansaray. Where's the sisterhood at right here? Her kids can't watch each other while she drives all over her city. No one in Atlanta is making $460 in 2 days without driving 12 plus hours. I can't do that. Let me stop right there. That's a lie. You can do it. Because, with all us in here, everybody, yeah, I'm gonna press my ones up if you work 9 to 5. We don't have to be particular 9 to 5, but 8 hours a fucking day. Press one. Press one in here, you work 8 hours a day. Press two if you work 10 plus hours a day. Let's get a little quick little poll in here. One, if you work 8 hours a day. Two, if you work 10 plus hours a day. Cause I know there's some people that's in here that work those hours. And put a 3 up if you work 2 jobs, whether it's 2 full times or a full time and a part time. Or it could be a part time and a part time. But you work 2 jobs. Press 3. Press 1, you work 8 hours a day. Press 2 if you work 10 plus hours a day. But this bitch sit here and tell us she can't do it. Let me go look at my comment section. Since that's where she likes to go. Well, we got another 8 hours. Okay, 3. Oh, okay. We got it 3. It's one person right there, sounds great. You know what I'm saying? They got 2 jobs. You know? You mean to tell us that you can't work 12 hours a day? To make it do what it has to do in order to, get some things rolling for yourself? Just what it is. Then she goes on to say, I can drive Uber while he's in school. Well, okay, that's 8 hours right there. DoorDash with him ride shotgun. Oh, you can probably do 4 hours right there. That's 12 hours right there, sounds right. What you mean you can't do that? Come on now. Come on. But that goes to show you how, she was run off at the mouth, before she started thinking. But then she says, but I also have bills stacked like Jenga blocks. What bills? What bills? Sounds right. Only thing I pay is a cell phone bill and a goddamn hotel bill. That's it. There's only 2 bills you got right there. Oh, you talking about all them goddamn apps you got? Oh, okay. Well, you probably need to, delete quite a few of those apps. Because I'm pretty sure you're paying like $30 for the AI app a month. Because that's not a cheap app, sounds right. You know that. That's why you be hoping your donations come in at. Because, she's been playing all night with them goddamn AI shit. I'm not even going to show that bullshit. She's sitting up there making herself look like she 120 pounds and shit. She all draped up in fur coats and shit. Bitch, you would never in your fucking life look like that, Sasha Ray. You would never. So, I mean, you dreaming at its finest, but reality, that's not going to happen. Because, people that wear fur coats, Sasha Ray, they grind real hard, That goes to show you, the hustle and the muscle that comes behind that, no matter what they do. But let's continue on. Then she goes on to say, spending $1,600 a month on leasing an Uber electric vehicle makes 0 sense when I wouldn't even break even. Oh, okay. But once again, like I said, if you sit down and do the math, if you do $200 a day doing Uber and DoorDash, there should be no problem. You're going to make that money back. And you could do $200 a day. But like I said, she's not trying to think. She's just running off at the mouth, Because once again, we're supposed to be a financial advisor, and a life coach. Yeah, it seems like she don't know shit about life, as we can see. Then she goes on to say, stop comparing your circus to my symphony. Different shows, different tickets. Stop comparing single mom struggles and hustles. I'm working smart, not hard. I'm not trying to be exhausted out here because then I'll become a terrible mom for my son. First off, let's pack this right here. You already a terrible motherfucking mom, Sasha Ray. You are. You really are. I don't even have to say why, because you know why you're a terrible mom. But let me start with the main thing that makes you a terrible mom, Sasha Ray. What makes you a terrible mom, Sasha Ray? That your son is 7 years old, and he had 7 birthdays passed so far, right? And not one birthday party, not one birthday party has he had where he had other kids come by, bring him presents, and be able to kick it with him on his birthday. That's what makes you a terrible mom. I'm going to just say 3 things. My second one is a terrible mom, Sasha Ray. Your son is 7, just as I said before. And out of 7 years of his life, he's been spending his whole life in and out of hotels and motels for 6 years. Yes. You can sit here and say that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. 6 years of his life, out of that 7, Sasha Ray, he has been staying in hotels and motels. So that's what makes you a terrible mom. 3, what makes you a terrible mom, Sasha Ray? I'm going off what you said now. You said Georgia has better and, resources for them and all that. You did say that now. Don't let me, rewind the tape on you. So if Georgia got all these nice programs and all that, that's better than California, as you claim. That's why you moved back down there. Why would you move from Georgia for the first year? Why you run back to Georgia, after you had them? And like I said, why did you even leave from the start? Since Georgia has better schools for them. Then on top of that, that added on to that, I mean, taking that boy out of his father's life like that makes you a terrible mom. To top it off. Yeah. Now, once again, where's the lie? All right. I'm not gonna read this. Hold on, let me skip through it right quick. Okay. Yeah. No, I ain't gonna read that. Just a little extra bullshit she had to type in to make herself feel proud. Now, we're gonna derail for a hot second. Shouts out to my birdie. Okay. Shouts out to my birdie because seems like we ran into another rat. Yeah, it's another Sans Ray rolling out here. Yeah. After y'all heard this shit, y'all gonna be like, God damn, this is the motherfucking rat shit. It's a rat junior. Seriously, shouts out to my birdie that sent me this. Hey, when I heard this shit, I'm like, God damn, this bitch sounds just like Sans Ray. Yeah. Wait till y'all hear this shit. So yeah. Let me pull this up for y'all. Because after you see this, it's like, my God, we got more than one rat running around here. Yep, we surely do. Hold on, let me pull it up. Alrighty. So shouts out to my birdie who sent me this. And like I said, once I got to hearing this chicken, it's like, God damn. So it seems like she's going through the same thing, and she's down there. It seems like she's down there in Atlanta too. Oh my God. Boy. These rats, boy, they gonna be running mucking on this motherfucker YouTube in a minute. They gonna dry everybody out of donations. Let me go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play a little bit. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio.
I hope God helps me with gas.
Okay. Can y'all hear that? Press 1. Make sure y'all can hear it. Now somebody just sent me a message. Okay. Press what if I can hear that. Okay. To my inbox. To my yeah. As soon as I get to her segment, I'm gonna shoot to the link through the other platform. So look out for. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot it to you right now. That way I won't be tied up trying to do it. Oh, so y'all heard it? Okay. Now this is a rat. You know what I'm saying? Another rat running around here. Oh yeah. All right, let me roll it.
Day. I hope God can help me with gas so I can attend job fairs and do deliveries today so I can pay off my debts. People tell me I'm not praying hard enough when all I got is God. I'm tired of doing this all by myself, and all I need is a little hand every time since I've been an adult. All I needed was somewhere to lay my head on. Now I'm willing to stay in the car, wherever. All I need is a little start to do with everything I can. I was down this summer, and I just don't want to lose gas with deliveries in my car. And if not, if I sit here and wait on God, I sit here and I wait on God. But then I hope the world doesn't judge me for sitting here and waiting on God, because faith without works is dead. I put in so much work to still keep being rejected by the world. So I'm sitting here and just continue to have faith. I don't know what else to do. I'm sitting at the gas station and I'm tired of being isolated. I'm so.
Now, don't y'all think it's kind of always strange when they down on their luck? You know what I'm saying? They want to put God in it, blame God and make God responsible. Well, my think of it is, and to my knowledge, you're supposed to thank God when things are good and bad. But it seems like, people like the rat, they only want to, call on God when they down on their luck. I find that strange. Because as we all know and we all seen, you know what I'm saying, when things going good, oh, I'm Buddhist. So when you down on your luck, why you not calling on Buddha? Why you sit here trying to call on God? But I just find it strange, y'all.
Oh, tired of being ignored. I hope there's someone in the world that can see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it sounds right, don't it? Sound just like her. She's calling on God. Oh, I wish somebody will see my vision that I'm a good person. And then the comments turn this chick up because it seems like this is not her first rodeo either.
Worked so hard for everything that I got. And that's what it is. And then when I walk to everything, I'm burnt out. And nobody understands that I've been doing this all homeless the whole adult time. But today I just hope somebody can help me.
Well, at least she was honest about homelessness. Her whole adult life, she's been dealing with homelessness. Just like Sans Ray. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, Sans Ray like, try to, sit here and make up lies like she had $500,000 houses and shit. We all know that's bullshit. But then she goes on to sit here to say, oh, I hope somebody could do this for me and do that for me. Okay, it's back to the rat effect. All right, let's roll some more.
So I could just work all day long I just hope God listens to my prayers today.
Yeah, sounds just like the rat. Sounds just like the rat.
I hope God listens to me. This is just me putting it out there. So someone
put it out there to the universe.
That's in the same boat, no, they're not by themselves. Because I'm not I know how it is to not have nobody. And I was hoping other
just like the rat, she ain't got nobody. Boy.
People can relate and understand that even though I guess I'm not being that positive, that they can see that I am
she's so positive, just like the rat.
willing to do it alone. Like I'm doing it without a village. It takes a village to raise somebody. I thought, because everybody else online that's asking to have crowdfunded. And it's just, I just hope, just gas. This was all for gas.
Yeah, y'all remember that? $5. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Same thing here.
See, the other thing that I asked for was a phone, because my phone got stolen while trying to do the right thing. And it's positive when people are negative.
Hold up. Now, she's asked for a phone and some gas. God damn. God forgive me. I hate to laugh, but shit, this is the rat. Oh my God, this is the rat, boy. This the rat junior, boy.
Bet you that things happening because you're vulnerable, and most people just sell your soul. When you know the truth, when you know most people playing games and you real, the people that's real got to keep going through it. So maybe I'm the chosen one. I just hope God at least send my tribe to me, because I'm tired. I really am trying to do this all by myself the whole way through. Whether nobody believes it or not, I've been on my own for them jump. I'm trying. Like to myself, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That's why I got an LLC.
Oh my God. Here comes the boss chick talk. Just like the rat. I'm a successful person. You're a successful person, but you're begging. Okay.
I never want to go through this again. When I come out of this, I'll make sure to do investments.
Yeah, just like the rat. When me and my baby get to Northern California, we gonna be living our best life.
To invest in myself, because I know I'm all I got. Nobody slept outside with me. Nobody struggled with me. And I couldn't even get kindness like that. I just wanted to not feel alone out here. Just like other people that's putting themselves out there, whether they got family or not, because I'm pretty sure most people that put themselves on camera probably feels alone sometimes and want somebody to hear them, even if they grew up with their siblings. So everybody not my skin not thick, I can admit it. My skin not thick. I'm sensitive. But if I'm sensitive, that means I got a heart and I got a soul. And when you really always ask for the bare minimum and you want nothing but love from people, that shit hurt my soul. So I just hope God hears me out, answer my prayers before I give up on life. Because I'm so tired of being righteous, like really obeying the commandments, obeying the law. And I don't have positivity. Only people praying on my downfall. I don't wish bad on people, not even my enemies. I don't.
Boy, if this ain't the rat. I'm a good person. I used to feed the homeless. Yeah, this the rat, y'all. This is the rat.
Wish bad. I don't hope nobody. Sometimes I do say go to hell, but I'm doing everything I can to not become like the people that hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. I'm hurt, but I'm not hurting people. I'm tired of being ignored.
Yeah. Oh boy, boy, boy. I tell
There's
you.
one simple
Oh,
warm water trick that anyone can use.
oh, no. Oh my God. Man, it's about to get infested with rats in a minute, man. I'm trying to tell you, when one rat see the other rat, you know what I'm saying? They gonna cling on, and boy, they gonna band together. Man, they gonna motherfucking dry YouTube out. I mean, they gonna dry YouTube out. You know. Shout out to my brother. I'm gonna play this other video as well. They said this is another rat we got. And I'm trying to tell you, they out here, man. They out here. Hold on, let me get this shit off right there. Stop sharing. Okay. 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 Let's see. This. Sure it is. All right. I'm playing a little bit of it. Let me know if y'all can hear the volume. All right. Press one if y'all can hear the volume. Press one. Let me see. Says this poor acting. Single chair shed. She was trying. She was trying. Okay, you heard it. Okay. Make sure I get another one. Make sure y'all can hear the volume. Okay. All right, cool. Let's roll it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Ty. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a little bit afternoon right now. It's about 12:48 right now. So, yeah, of course, I've been up for a while, guys. But yeah, just wanted to turn on the camera and check in. I wasn't too sure if I was going to record anything today because honestly, not a single thing is going on. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Nothing is going on today. But yeah, being on this platform, I'm wanting to grow my channel and just kind of see where this can take me, and being consistent, I feel like is very important. So here we are. We're remaining consistent throughout it all. Nothing's going on today, but yeah, guys, that it is what it is. So I hope everyone's overall having a great Sunday, kind of getting some rest and preparing for the work week. It's right around the corner again. Guys, time is honestly is just flying by. So yeah, tomorrow's Monday. I mean, it is what it is. Honestly, I'm enjoying going to work. So, I don't know, I'm not too thrilled about it, honestly, because, we enjoy our weekends. And yeah, just overall had a really great weekend. But yeah, just kind of slowly mentally preparing myself for the work week because, yeah, like I said, guys, it's right around the corner. But yeah, I hope overall everyone is having a great Sunday. Hope you guys just had a great weekend anyway. Did anyone do anything special? Anyone travel, take any trips? Anyone cook anything really good? Yeah, we've just been taking it easy. The kiddos are back home. Yeah, they've been home for a while today. Just kind of made their lunch, got that together. So they're just really taking it easy, chilling today, guys. Like I said, it's almost 1 o'clock right now. So we'll probably just hang out here at the apartment and just kind of slowly get things ready for tomorrow. I've been doing laundry basically all weekend, guys. It's like honestly a never ending cycle. So I've got some stuff in the dryer that I need to take out and have the kiddos fold that up and put that stuff in their drawers. Um, but yeah, other than that, I'm not sure. I have no idea what we're even doing for dinner, guys. No clue whatsoever. But yeah, just made a quick lunch for the kiddos, and like I said, they're just chilling, taking it easy right now. Um, yeah, Sundays are made for relaxation. Try to regroup, get yourself prepared.
This supposed to be a chick that's supposed to be like the rest. So I'm trying to figure this out myself. This is somebody say sorcery. Yeah, wow, man. I'm trying to get a feel of this myself. I see she's steady going around in circles, but it's nothing new being said. Never mind. That's not sorcery. She made a meal for her kids. Right. I'm trying to. I'm trying to see. This is new to me as well. So let's keep rolling.
For the work week. So that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, let me think if there's anything else that I wanted to mention to you guys. And I don't believe there is. Honestly, guys, like I said, I wasn't too sure if I was even going to turn on the camera today, but I really, I put the video out yesterday and I just want to thank you guys for all the love and the support. Um, but yeah, prior to that, it had been nearly a week since we had even spoken. So I just really want to, you know, get back on track as far as with my channel and just remaining consistent because I feel like I was doing that before I started working. And so work has kind of thrown me off just a bit because now, I don't have that freedom in the morning. It's like I've got to get up, get the kiddos ready, and then shortly after your girl's going to work. And then after that, guys, like I'm all talked out. Like, you know.
Well, yeah, she got a job. So this ain't the rat. Shit, she got a job.
How it is when you get off work. You guys, I know you completely understand. So, yeah, I just kind of want to get better at, just waking up, just showing my day to day, getting the kiddos ready, getting breakfast, lunch ready, just doing the mom duties and then off to work. And yeah, I kind of want to work on showing that a little bit more because I know basically, guys, like I really haven't. So, yeah, work has just kind of thrown me off a little bit, guys. I've just kind of been giving that all my focus. But truthfully, being on this platform is very important to me. And I want to grow and, just really push myself to the limits here. And because I feel like, it's so much that you can do here on this platform. And yeah, I just want to grow my audience and just grow my foundation and, go from there. Like, I have no idea where this can go, but I'm here for the ride and I want to thank you guys for being here as well. So I'm not going to keep you guys too long. Like I said, it's almost 1 o'clock and I really just wanted to turn on the camera and post something today, just push myself, try to be consistent. Yeah, and say hello to you guys and wish you a happy Sunday. Hope everyone's enjoying their day. You guys be safe. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yeah, leave a comment below. What's for dinner? What's on the menu? Anyone cooking anything good? Like I said, guys, I have no idea at all what we're doing for dinner today.
Okay, yeah, this chicken. Yeah, it's my birthday. Sent me this. Nah, that's not the rat. Hold on. Let me skip through this. I might have missed
all
some.
The support, guys, more than you know. But I do want to give a quick shout out to Nakia. Thank you so much.
Okay, yeah. No, that's not the rat to my birthday. Nah. All right. Let's hurry up and dip into this, last part of the rat before we get to Michaela. All right. So basically, as you can see right here, look like the rat is trying to sit her and revamp again. Oh my God, this shit. Anybody got the count on how many times she didn't revamp herself? I lost count. I seriously did. Now this bitch is a life alchemist, teaching the art of self-concept and the beauty of becoming who you want to be. You can manifest anything. So I guess it's no more life coach, no more dating coach, no more relationship counselor. Oh my God. This bitch is a life alchemist. Now what the fuck is this shit, y'all? PG said 199 times. I'm gay, Goofy Joe. What the fuck is it? She's not an autism bomb anymore. Nope. Let's go. I told you that shit gonna be short lived. Let me look this shit up, y'all. Life Alchemist. Let me see what it is. Alchemist. Life Alchemist. Okay. Let's see. All righty. Let me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So basically, it says like alchemist refers to an individual or the concept of a person who transform aspects of their life or themselves through personal growth. So that means we should be seeing some personal growth now, y'all. Oh, okay. All righty. Now we need to know how long does this personal growth takes. Seriously, because this personal growth shit been going on for goddamn 45 plus fucking years. And there hasn't been no growth. So how long does this shit take to grow? Let me see. Metaphorical alchemist, personal transformation, manifestation. Okay. I get it. All righty. So she's a life alchemist now. Okay. We're gonna see what's gonna come of this bullshit right here. You know what I'm saying? This shit is very interesting. Yeah, it's me, especially with this bitch right here, trying to be, something. This bitch be all types of shit that we ain't never fucking heard of. What the fuck is that? I see person growth in her fupus. Hell no. Growth takes some self-awareness and discipline. She doesn't have either, right? Yeah. Somebody said she's a witch doctor. That's what it is. BZ. Yeah, somebody said that too, Yeah, somebody said that. Let me fuck. Let me see. Here we go. Misunderstood said her life is in the toilet that her son should be using. Right. Boy. Somebody said what happened to her insulin machine. Oh, she had an insulin machine? I didn't know about that. Okay. Right. Misunderstood says she is just rebranding and it will be short lived as well. Yeah, I know. I know everything is short lived with this bitch. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I seen this shit. I was like, oh my God. Oh fuck. Another rebranding. I'm like, shit. This bitch rebranded us up more than shit. More than any motherfucker by I didn't know. To mankind. Shit. But like I said, it keeps going and going and going and going. Okay, what do I want to switch to next? Because I want to do one more segment, I think, of the rap before I move on to the next one. Okay. Exit out of that. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me right quick. Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do. Let me go ahead and get this shit out the way. Yeah. You can play some of my Instagram shit because I always get sidetracked because I know I'll be saving some good videos off of Instagram. Let me see. There we go. I hate that I didn't put them in order. So y'all bear with me right quick. Let me get some shit in order right quick. Okay. Yeah, here go. Yeah, here go. All right. Yeah, let me do that. Make sure I can be able to hear the audio. Ready? Share screen. Yeah. Righty. This is a good one right here. This is a good message. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit, and once again, I want to make sure y'all be able to hear the audio. Okay.
Is you coming to the internet?
All right. Press one if y'all can hear that. Press one if y'all can hear it. Yeah, let me see y'all pressing one. Okay. Hold on. Bro, with me right quick. Damn. Fuck. Hey, my shit kind of lagging. I got all the goddamn tabs off as I could. Alrighty. Okay, y'all can hear it. Cool. All right. Just bear with me right quick.
And inviting everybody in on your personal life and sharing everything that's going on in your personal world and giving us an insight on what you got going on. The moment that you invite everybody else into your life and you decide to get on social media and post what's going on, you give everybody else an opportunity to have an opinion on what's going on in your life. But then you want to get mad and say people are judging you and people are talking about you. And you want to say, y'all need to stay out of my business when you're the one that put us in your business. Who said that?
Real talk.
Is you coming to the internet and inviting everybody in on your
real talk. Yep. No lies told. And that's the, you know what I'm saying? People like the rat, you know? There's people just like the rat. Okay, let me see. Yeah, let's go ahead and this one right here. So basically, she goes on to say right here, as y'all can see, make sure I can see. Yeah, cool. Sit here and say, for years I've been wearing celibacy rings. I've taken them off permanently. Next time you see a ring on my finger, it's because I'm married. This brother right here said, why not keep them on until you're married? Fucking hair gonna turn green. That's why. Oh my God. Let's see. All right. Then she goes on to say here. She said, I don't have any fight in me for another woman, but I want women to understand that they should never reach out to a woman their ex is dating. My pain isn't about her. It's about what was said and the way it touched a place in me that has been tender since childhood. Okay. When certain truths or even rumors are revealed about someone I love, they just don't expose someone else's choices. They reopen old wounds that have followed me into adulthood. I didn't want to look at him that way, and now I'm scared I'm going to think about it every time I think of him. See, I can deal with a man lying or even a man cheating, but the pain is awful. I feel awful about that. Oh my God. She's talking in circles, but she's basically insinuating something towards Chief. Uh, Once again, she didn't say, goes to say, I do hold him accountable because lying and cheating are one thing, but some wounds go deeper than betrayal. They touch the part of you that feels almost beyond repair. I wish I didn't know. I wish I never heard of it. No one should have told me that but him. I needed him to feel ready to tell me something like that. Oh my God. Once again, the same that they do, Chief. You know what I'm saying? She's steady, stalking that man and trying to get his attention. You know, like I said, people, she don't know they do like that. She don't. She really don't. And it goes to show you how sad, you know what I'm saying, that this chick is, you know, is how sick she's in as well, you know. I mean, like I said, with her, it keeps going and going and going and going. It's like, God damn, bitch, when you let this man go, let that man live his life, you know. The man don't want you. It's just what it is. He's not required to be with you, you know. He's not obligated to be with you, you know, none of that. But you can't tell the rat nothing. I mean, you really can't. It's like one thing after another. You know, she makes everything be what she wants it to be. No, that ain't how life works, Sasha Ray. It really not. You know, it really isn't. Okay. I'm trying to find some more Instagram shit before I really go into the next segment of the Michaela Pink situation. Oh shit. Fuck. You know something, y'all? Look like I ain't gonna be able to find nothing. So I'm gonna have to bear with me right quick. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on. Bear with me right quick, y'all. Bear with me right quick. Come on, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. All right. Let me put this up. Cookie, if you still listen, I'll put the link in the link in your the other platform, your inbox. So you gotta go to there in order to get the link to come up. Trying to line all this stuff up right quick, y'all. Spread with me right quick. Alrighty. So as we all know, as y'all see it in title, y'all remember the story of the Michaela Pink. She is out. Congratulations on being out, you know, once again. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me listen to her story. I started to go live at the same time she was going live. But I said, let me listen to her, see how genuine she is. Let me rewind the tape on the situation. She was a sister who was convicted of scamming people out of some real estate deal, over $100,000 worth. I will say that. Like I said, I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I'm gonna skim through it. Let me say that because this is like an hour and 30 minutes, but I ain't gonna play the whole full hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna play some parts of it. I want y'all to listen to her to see if she's really a reformed person, like she, you know, claiming she is, and see if she's really, you know what I'm saying, truly sorry about, you know, what she did as well. Man, come on, man. Fuck, line this shit up. So, like I said, I'm gonna skim through it, but it's parts I want y'all to hear. You know, fuck, come on now. I know this ain't a damn fuck another commercial. Really? Shit. Hold on, y'all. Fuck. Look like the rat dropped another video. Matter of fact, let's get into that right quick. Since the rat want to drop videos and shit. Hold on. Oh, it's a short one too. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna play a little bit. Let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Talking about stop praying for love that you don't even believe you deserve to have. Okay.
That's like ordering champagne and then telling the waiter, give me some of that.
All right. Can y'all hear that? Press 1. Can y'all hear that? Press one if y'all can hear it. Yeah, press one if y'all can hear it. Okay, cool. All right.
Stop praying for love that you don't even believe you deserve to have. That's like ordering champagne and then telling the waiter, give me some of that city juice straight out the tap. Self-concept is the thermostat of life. It sets the temperature for how people treat you. If you see yourself as unworthy, you will continue to attract people who think you are unworthy.
Oh my God. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay, yeah. There's enough of that. Boy, motherfuckers be killing me, boy. They get on this motherfucker, man. They, you know, hold on. They the Dr. Love and Miss I got the fuck. Oh, man. I'm trying to clear all this bullshit out. It's fucking commercials. Okay. All right. Dr. Love and all this shit. And it's like you ain't even experienced this shit your damn self. You didn't even skilled or schooled in this shit. Why the fuck are you talking about this shit? But I guess it sounds good to them. You know. All right. Let me cue this Michaela Pink video up right quick. Hold on. Okay, once again, she's gonna talk about her situation, being out of jail and while she was in jail. Like I said, I listened to it, and I see a few things that I'm saying. She seemed like she might change for the better. But like I said, I want y'all to listen to it and see if she's genuine about who she's gonna be. Because I know everybody when they get out, or when they say they're gonna do something, they don't really live up to it, But let's go ahead and roll it. Oh shit! Yeah, fucking volume. Come on, son of a bitch.
Who wanted to see others succeed. I have been I have been in a position of abundance, and I have been in a position of not enough. And so now I wanted to come back because the demand is here. The demand is still here. The pool for my content is still here. Somebody says, "Don't start crying yet, Mickey." This is one thing that we're going to talk about on this channel.
Okay, let me pause right there. Now, this is the thing. Like I said, I'll be honest. I didn't know too much of her content to just know the overview. Basically, she was this hypergamy chick and all that. Basically, trying to tell women how to get guys and all that. Like I said, she was honest about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying, that she said in this. But one thing I noticed that, and I told y'all this before, when people say they're gonna leave YouTube and they make an announcement and all that, but they still come back. In this case, I kind of feel the same way about that, because my thing of it is that if all this stuff was, done on the internet, you scamming these folks, to me, it's like, why even come back? I mean, why people are supposed to trust you? And I've told people before that most of these people do this, because of validation. You ask me my opinion, she just should have stayed, off the internet, tell you the truth. Because it's always going to come up, no matter what. She could be doing something, she could be doing the right thing in her life, and it's always going to come up. So the trust factor it's not going to be there no more. She's going to have to stigma on her that, she's the lady that scammed people out of 100,000+. All right, let me roll some more.
For the longest time on this channel and in life, I have tried to be something other than what I was. Forever.
Okay. I can respect that. That's just like what the rat does. She sit there and try to be something that she's not.
For my entire life, I have tried to be her friend, his woman, his everything, they everything. Now it's time for me to reintroduce myself. Mistakes have been made. Things have been done. I am the bad guy in a whole lot of stories. That's me. That's what I've been. That's what I am. And what I'll always be. And I'm okay with it. That's the thing. I'm okay with being the bad guy. I'm okay with not being liked. What I'm not okay with is people trying to make me define myself in ways that are not true to me. I can cry when I want to cry. I can cuss you out when I want to cuss you out too. That's the part that y'all forget. Y'all forget that resilience has many different faces. I don't have to be what you want me to be, and I won't ever be what anybody else wants me to be. I'm going to be myself. So this is a reintroduction. My name is Mickey Fox. The name of this channel is I Am Mickey Fox. That's who I am.
Okay, now we're coming out of another rebranding. But think of it is she going to stay true to this rebranding?
That's who I'll always be. Whoever I am at the heart of me, I am Mickey Fox. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to put in your little group chats. That's what you need to put in the comments. That's what you need to text her and tell her. That's what you need to tag me. When you tag me, you're going to tag Mickey Fox. And I want you to remember that. Now, let's get into the video. Where you been, Mickey? Where you been? Oh my God, we missed you. No, you didn't. Y'all didn't miss me. No, you didn't. People that miss me would have looked for me. People that miss me would have said, ooh, where she at? Ooh, where them kids at? What's going on? Nobody reached out to me to get my side of the story, which lets me further know that since you didn't reach out to me to get my side of the story, you believe the story that you heard.
If you don't understand the rules of power, you will certainly lose to someone who does. I'm going to...
Hold on, y'all. Shit.
I'm cool with it. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad that you believed whatever story you heard about me. No matter what, I'ma always be. Thank you. I'm glad. I hope that the person that I am, the real me, is going to be somebody who is a part of your story, a part of your journey. If that's not what it is, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay if a lot of people have left. Y'all just don't. I have lost thousands of subscribers, and I'm okay with that. Why? Because I went to prison. Let's get into it. I went to prison. I went to prison in 2022, June of 2022, and I stayed until April 25th of 2025. I was in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 3 years. And it was a hard 3 years, very hard. Keep the comments rolling, y'all. Keep the cash apps, because I'm going to go back and read these comments. And I'm going to, every person that puts their cash app in here, every dollar I make on here, I'm going to send to somebody. So just so you know. I went to prison for a crime, for a felonious crime. I went to prison because I had involved myself in something that I did not understand at the time. it was a lot bigger than me. There was a lot more moving pieces than I knew about at the time. And I felt like because of my negligence, I'm guilty. What I'm guilty of is greed. What I'm guilty of is being somebody other than myself. What I'm guilty of is ascribing to things that I knew were not authentic to me. What I'm guilty of is trying to portray an image of someone who I knew was not myself. I wanted to be what I saw on TV. I wanted to be what others thought I should be. I wanted to be what was cool at the time. What was cool at the time and the wave I was riding is being a high value woman. I wanted to be a high value woman. And what did that look like? For me, y'all don't forget to like the video. Y'all like the video while we're here. What that looked like for me was getting flued out. What that looked like for me was money, 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 money. What it looked like for me was dating him.
You said this fake accountability. Peachy said it's fake accountability. Okay. I believe it's, like I said, when you listen to it, like I said, I'm going to get to certain parts. You know what I'm saying? Like I was kind of puzzled by it too, Peachy. Is it, authentic? Like I said, I mean, time going to tell. You can't beat time. Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1. Right, H-Ma. I do believe that. She's deflected. Yeah, I heard that in some ways, too. I heard a little bit vengeance of the people, I guess, who she was expecting something out of to be there for. I hope it wasn't no internet people, but we'll see. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. See, that's the part that a lot of these new jacks, when they get into this lifestyle, the OnlyFans, all of them. Any of them that take, the business offline, any of them that try to do this in actual real life, the scheming and scamming and all that, jail come with this. Seriously. Jail comes with this. Possibly the graveyard as well. Jail and the graveyard come with this lifestyle, y'all. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jail and the graveyard come with this game. Either one of the two. But everybody don't want to go to jail. Everybody don't want to, end up in that box. But when you make that choice, like this, that's what comes with it. Any street activity, jail and death comes with it. And you don't never hear people talk about that part. You never hear people talk about that part. They just show you the glimmer, the glimmer and the glam of it. They don't show you the dangers. But let me go ahead and roll some more.
Him, Jim, him, them, Keith, him, John, him, Aaron, him, Seth, him, Michael, him, them, and them. That's what it looks like. That's what I was told. That's the image that I was told to portray. What was the reality of that was that I was a mother. I was at home with my children. I was dealing with a divorce. I was dealing with a teenager, a elementary schooler, and a toddler at the time, by myself, alone. So I did what I thought was necessary. Was it a mistake? Absolutely. Did I need to be humbled? Absolutely. Was I humbled? Absolutely. My humbling came in the form of humiliation, though. I was humiliated in front of the entire world. I took that L on the chin. On the chin, I took it in front of all of y'all. In front of all of y'all. God humbled me. And he humbled me and humiliated me at the same time. That was the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. Going to prison. I spent every day in prison in fear. But now,
I'm glad she said that though. It's nothing that I'm gonna talk about. They make, you know what I'm saying, jail look glamorous. It's not. It's truly not. You know, it's truly not. I think what you saying when you say told to portray or choose to portray, I think that's just part of the game, Peachy, when you sit here and you dating Tom, Dick, and Harry, just like she was saying. H-Man say, good, be humiliated again. But that's how I think she was meaning when she was saying that, you know. And it's that thing of, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, get to the bag, you're going to do anything necessary, you know. Just one of those things.
now, it's a new day. It's a new day. I never would have been in the places that I thought. I never could have survived in the places I survived in had prison not happened to me. I never would have had the perspective that I have now if prison had not happened to me. I never would have been the person that I am had prison not happened to me. Prison happened to me because of a choice I made, but I thank God that he used what happened to me for his glory. He did. So I'm not down. I'm not out. I'm not sad. I don't regret 1 minute of what happened to me at all. I don't regret it at all. The only thing that I would ever change is the fact that it had to happen so publicly, but I'm glad that it did. My public downfall happened so that somebody else wouldn't have to go through it. What I did.
Oh, okay. I can respect that part right there. You know, she glad that, you know, that happened. That way it can show somebody else who's probably doing or thinking about doing what she did. You know?
What I did happened in public. But here's the best part of my story. I can live my life out loud because a lot of y'all are living y'all's in secret.
Hey, my name is Jerry Norton, and in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to show.
Man. Hold on, y'all. Let's get through this commercial right quick. Come on. There we go. Come on. All right.
Most people live their lives in secret. Most people are doing things that would land them in prison if the veil was pulled back on their lives. If the veil was pulled back on most people's lives, they would be in prison too. Y'all doing stuff y'all ain't supposed to be doing. Ain't nobody talking about whose bed you just got out of last night. Ain't nobody talking about whose husband you sleeping with. Ain't nobody talking about that little thing.
Okay, now she going sideways. It's kind of like she want to snitch on everybody else. Yeah. That's what it kind of seems like. That's what I said. It is, you know, does it seem genuine? I don't think she's gonna go back, you know, doing what she's was doing before. But you know, is this a complete 360? You know, change around for the better of her life for her and her kids? You know, we gonna see. You know, but like I said, I see some, you know, saying some sketchiness is what I'm saying.
You doing on the side that don't nobody know nothing about. Ain't nobody talking about that. Y'all busy looking for mine and talking about mine. So we gonna talk about.
Okay, I want to make this clear. If you ever listen to this, I'm just concerned about the part of you what you did, you know what I'm saying, and are you sincere about coming back out, trying to rebrand yourself, get your channel back started, and be on a good note, and really try to build with the community instead of taking from the community. You know, I can't respect nobody who takes from black folks. You know, that's my biggest thing. Just like the rat, I can't respect that. But if you all for, you know what I'm saying, changing around and trying to better whoever trying to follow you for the best, I'm all for
it. We're gonna talk about mine. I ain't got nothing to hide. You cannot use my story against me. Everything that happened, y'all can look it up. Why am I posting my ID from prison? Why am I posting my actual prison number? Because you can look it up. Y'all been looking it up. Y'all tearing the internet streets down looking for me. Keep looking. You ain't got to look. You can come right here on this channel and I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it because I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. That's the thing. Ain't nothing to hide. For what? What am I hiding for? Nobody on here cared enough to see about me. Two people. There were two people while I was incarcerated who I was able to get in touch with. Two. So I didn't been to the bottom. I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom.
Okay, let me pause this right here. Now, that's where she got to draw the line, because these are only subs. These are not your friends. These people are not your partners. They just only online supposed to support you. That's it. Your personal life, no. You know, don't get me wrong. I mean, your story got out. It's what it is. But expecting these people to, you know what I'm saying, support you, you know what I'm saying, like a person that you know personally, no, I don't agree with that.
And I'm looking everybody dead in the face. And I'm telling you, keep watching. Keep watching, because we're going to see what God going to do with this. We're going to see what God going to do with it.
Oh, yeah, I would like to see. Seriously. I would like to see.
That's why I'm not scared to tell it. That's why I went on a show, a little baby show, with somebody that got half the followers I got.
Okay. Now we getting into this follows and subs and all that stuff. Yeah, that's where, you know, these old ways to kind of kick it back in. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you know, for the people that's there, the people that's there with you right now, that's truly, you know what I'm saying, want to support you, that's all you need to worry about. But sit here trying to compare followers and all that game is gone and done. I mean, I don't think nobody sit here, oh, I got more followers than you know what I'm saying, and all that. You can have all the followers in the world. But if you're not making an impact, you know what I'm saying, on these people's lives personally, or giving them some knowledge or some game, what good are you?
Somebody that's trying to build their stuff. Why? Because I'm going to help you. Because I know me being there, the blessing is on me. Everywhere I go, everywhere I step, the blessing is on me. Everywhere I go, I have the favor of God. So yeah, I went to the little channel to help them out. I'm helping y'all. I livened your little show up. Sure did. It's a whole bunch of places I'm going to go. It's a whole bunch of places I'm going to go. I didn't do that. I'm going to tell everybody what I've been through. I'm going to share what I've been through. I'm going to share that I made mistakes. I am making mistakes. I'm making mistakes now. It's a whole bunch of stuff I don't know how to do. I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. I don't know where it's going to lead me. A bunch of stuff. But I'm okay with not knowing, because I know who does know. I know who does know. So I'm not confused about where I am. I'm not sad about where I am. I'm not angry about what happened. I'm not angry at nobody. But what I will tell you is we're not going to be fake on this channel. We're not. We're not going to be fake and pretend like y'all was looking for me, because you wasn't. We're not going to be fake and pretend like y'all was just so in love with me and y'all wasn't in the comments. It's okay. It's okay. The audio is out. Why? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get those questions a lot. What if it happened years ago? What if I never told anyone? What if I don't have physical proof? The truth is, you may still.
Damn. Try to catch those damn commercials. All right. I'm going to fast forward a little bit through her as well, so we get on track. There we go. Ready?
Can y'all hear me?
All right, hold on.
I don't know why.
Hold on. God damn. Come on, man. Load up, load up.
The boys are here, ladies. Foxy brought the boys to the channel now. Brought the boys back to the channel now.
Okay.
You can't hear? It sounded better without the hair. Work it out. Me and my little baby lips, girl, because I ain't got my lips done, honey. I ain't had
In years. Where is my okay, anyway, back to what we were saying. I'm not going to no sound. Some people can hear, some people can't hear. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Anyway, we are on this channel, we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow. How are the boys? It's breaking up. Okay, anyway, we're gonna grow on my channel. We're going to move forward. This is gonna be the one and only time that we talk about this. If you have questions, put them in the comments and I will answer them as much as I'm able to. How are my children? My children are great. I have 3 boys, Deacon, Bishop, and Baby Fox. Baby Fox is 9. Bishop is now 13. What? If I refresh? Anyway, Bishop is 13, Baby Fox is 9, and Deacon is 21 now. So they've grown, we've all grown, and that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I want you guys to understand something, though. I want you guys to understand. Thank you, Miss Lola. Thank you, Miss Lola. Thank you, Miss Lola. Thank you guys for the support and for the love. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm a mother first. And this was a very big blow to myself and my family, my children. We have all endured a very, very big, very heavy situation, and we're still enduring it. My children are fine. My children are taken care of, and that's what you need to know about them. How am I doing? I'm great. I'm great. Am I always going to be perfect? No, I'm not. I'm not always perfect. Am I in therapy? Jail seems traumatic. I am in therapy. I am actively in therapy because, come on, Miss K, babe. Foxy, let it coin. I am in therapy. I am in therapy. I'm in church. So because prison was very traumatic. Prison was very traumatic. So yes. And that's what it is. Like I said, I'm looking at my notes. Like I said, I was incarcerated. It was a choice that I regret, but I've grown from it and I've learned a lot. What did I learn while I was in prison? I learned that I can live with any type of person. Thank you. I can live with the lowest of the low, and I can live with the highest of the high. I've been at the height, at the pinnacle of success, and I've been at the lowest of the low. I've been to a place that I never thought I would be. I was in the belly of a beast. I have survived not having water for months. I took showers outside. I ate food that is totally unmentionable, that you could not even imagine having to eat. I went without food for long periods of time. I survived just unimaginable things, things that allowing people to search your body, to look at your body, search through your things, rip apart every little thing you have. I survived that, and I did that with God. I did that with God. I read my Bible every single day. I've read through the Bible 2 times, the whole entire Bible. I've read through the Quran 1 time. I read 273 books, I want to say, in those 3 years. I conducted a number of Bible studies. I was a mentor for a lot of the younger ladies and even some of the older ladies. I participated in the church ministry while I was in prison. I counseled so many people. I witnessed people who were just.
Have you ever wondered if you could make money with a drone? I mean, real money.
Hold on, y'all.
Like.
Hold on, y'all. Still low. Bear with me.
Horrible, unmentionable things I witnessed while I was in prison, but I survived. I never had a fight. I never got in trouble. I never, well, I didn't have a fight, but it was a little situation that I had with somebody that thought that I was going to switch teams. But Foxy loves the boys. Foxy loves the boys. Foxy ain't nothing no woman could ever do for me. So there was a little situation where Foxy had to get little Foxy. We got through that. Had to go to the psych ward for a minute. It's fine. We'll tell that story later. But yeah, there was a lot that happened to me, and I endured it, and I'm through it. This is one thing. I know that most people that watch me could have never gone through what I went through. I know that most people that watch me can look at me and say, wow, if she went through that, I know I can get through this little problem I got. If she went through that, I know I can be able to do anything that I want to do because I have, somebody made a comment. Because I have both sides. I feel like God wanted to give me a little street cred. I was very naive of a whole different world. I didn't know anybody that was on drugs or involved in crimes and criminal activity. I could say I do now. I can go to the trap and I can go to the penthouse. I can go to the church. I can go back and volunteer for somebody that's homeless. I can do all of those things now because I've experienced all of that. I was homeless before I went to prison. I had to give my children to family members to care for while I was in prison. I endured a lot, but I endured it and I made it through it. And that's the part. That's the only thing you need to be concerned with. I went there and I went through it. Orange ain't the new black. It wasn't even nothing like that. It was worse than Orange is the new black. That's some TV stuff that they make y'all believe. Prison is not like that at all. Prison is much dirtier. Prison is much more. Prison showed me who I really was. Showed me that I was greedy. Prison showed me that I was so.
Hold on.
Hello. My name is Adam Ferrari, Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy.
Yeah.
I look forward to you joining us at our...
Come on.
Hateful. I was hateful. I was greedy. I was arrogant, and I needed to be humbled. And that's exactly what God used to humble me was prison. I lost a lot of people. I was arrested many times before. You ain't living if you ain't never been arrested. Miss Pulp Fantasia, you ain't living if you ain't never been arrested. You ain't doing your life right if you ain't never been arrested, honey. I have been arrested a whole bunch of times. Look it up. And you act like that's so what? Yeah. Now, will I ever be arrested again? No, I'm too old. I'm too old. It is what it is. If it's dumb advice, this is the thing, y'all. I love a troll. I love somebody who can sit on a computer, behind a computer, with just no picture, no nothing, and can say something about somebody who is literally telling the truth. I love it. I love it. I invite anybody and everybody to look me up. Look me up. I really, I don't have anything other than the truth to tell you. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I would ask that use me as a mirror. Use me and what I've been through as a mirror to change your own life and to live your own life. How do you feel about okay, and this is the thing. This is another thing that we'll talk about. This is the Mickey Fox channel. I am Mickey Fox. Prior to that, I was Michaela Pink. And so this is my channel. Everything that you want, you can get on either channel. You can get on anybody's channel and get the advice that you want. What I'm going to be talking about on this channel is personal growth. The demand for my relationship content is very high because I think that my perspective is unique. My perspective isn't unique. My perspective is something that at the time I knew it was a biblical perspective, but I never really gave the biblical context for what I was saying. Most of the things that I tell you and have told you on this channel, you could find in the Bible for yourself if you search it and find it. I still believe most of the things I said on this channel. I don't believe in being deceptive. I don't believe in doing things that are outside of God's will. As far as the men are concerned, let's talk about the men. I rode the wave of let's keep the men out of our lives. Let's be self-centered. Let's, do what we need to do to get ourselves forward. I rode that wave for a very long time. Are y'all still here? Is anybody still here? I see his people on here, but is anybody? Let me see. Oh, okay. I rode that way for a very long time. I believe certain things. I believe that money was the epitome of success. And I don't believe that any longer. I know that my character should speak for me. I know that as a woman, I need to carry myself a certain way. Am I a little sexy? I'm going to be a little sexy with it. I am. Do you see me? Do you see me? Of course. Of course, I'm going to be a little sexy. Is that intimidating to some people? Yes. Is that intimidating the fact that I'm proud of who I am? Yes. Does it intimidate people with the fact that I'm not ashamed of who I am? Absolutely. Does it intimidate people that I don't have a chip on my shoulder? Yes. That I can still be soft and still be loving, even though I've been through what I've been through? It does. But that's okay. If you don't want to see a little thigh every now and again, this ain't your channel. If you don't want to see a little shake every now and again, this ain't your channel. If you don't want me to advocate for people who are lost and broken, this ain't your channel. If you want somebody that hates men and hates themselves and is portraying a life that is not the truth, this ain't your channel. If you want somebody to give you advice that they ain't never lived and never will live and can't ever live, this is not your channel. If you want somebody that got a bad body, big back, no vocabulary, can't speak, can't go to the places I've been, can't be in the seats that I've sat in, could never live the life I live, can't stand in my shoes for one day, this is not your channel. My channel is one of authenticity. It always has and it always will be. I say what I say and I'm going to say what I said. And that's all that there is. If you want something else, I invite you to find every channel on the internet. Start at A. Start at A and work your way down, baby. Work your way down. Start at A and work your way all the way down until you find the channel that you want. If this ain't what you want, I invite you to please go somewhere else and find it. Because here we advocate for healthy love. We advocate for healthy relationships. We advocate for people loving each other. We advocate for princess treatment. We advocate for soft lives. Yes, we do. But we don't advocate the fact that we got a lot of people. I ain't got a lot of nobody. Do you see me? Hello? Hello, somebody. Do you see me? I don't have to lie to nobody to get somebody to love me. I don't have to be anything other than myself. I don't have to be anything that you want me to be. I'm going to get what I want being myself because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. God made me a certain way and I'm okay with it. I'm not going to be nobody else. We're not going to talk about nobody else. I ain't got to put nobody down. I ain't got to be nothing other than who I am. And that's what we're going to do. Candy? Anybody want candy? I'm going to eat my candy. I'm going to be thicker than a Snicker. And I'm going to make sure every last one of y'all see it. You see it. I know. I know. You see it. I'm going to keep showing you. I'm going to keep dog walking y'all. I'm going to keep dog walking all of y'all. Call me what you want. Call me what you want. It's a whole new day, baby. But I will advocate for men. I will advocate for men. I will advocate for us loving men. I will advocate us having spaces for men. I will always advocate being loving, doing what's right. I will always advocate for that. So if that makes me a pick-me, if that makes me anything other than what you thought I was, let me reintroduce myself. You thought, but this is actually what it is now. So it is what it is. We're not going to keep talking about, is anybody, have you ever talked to them? Have you ever? Oh, thank you. We're not going to keep bringing it up.
Okay, now this is the funny part right here. Press one if y'all can hear. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Dude, I had to hook my mic system because the computer was going down. I'll be glad when I find a piece that I need to be able to have all this stuff hooked up. Haven't had a chance to get the Best Buy or one of those stores like that, so I could be able to have the exact cords and hookups I need. So press one if y'all can hear me. I'm about to play something else. Press one if y'all can hear me. I'll make sure y'all still with me. Press one if y'all can hear me. Press one if y'all can hear me. Come on now. Come on. All right, you heard me? Okay, cool. All right. Make sure somebody else heard me as well. Okay, cool. All right. Now, she was on Pop the Balloon. And it was very interesting on what she said. But she did come back in this video right here that she made and said why she said what she said. So, but the way she said it, it was the wrong way. So she did come back and clean it up. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to what she did and said on Pop the Balloon. Hold on. Yeah, this is a trip. All right. Ready? Make sure I pull it up. All right. This is Michaela Pink on Pop the Balloon. Now watch this. Hold on. I mean, listen and watch this.
Right. Cool. We all got eyes, but I don't want to be that type of person. I'm done.
I mean, you said what you said and you lined it up. We're going to go on down to the next one.
Ooh, that's a fine chocolate sister right there, man. I had to throw that in right there because, man, it's fine chocolate sister right there.
All right, beautiful. Can I get your name and age?
I'm Mickey Fox and I'm 45.
And what do you do?
I am unemployed. I just got released from prison, so I don't work.
All right. And why'd you pop your balloon?
Because he actually looks like a felon, and I'm good with that.
That's what's up.
What is the look of a felon?
Okay, I will say this. I have teenage sons who understand etiquette and they understand, like, we were told to dress like we're going to a fancy restaurant, and I just don't think he understands that world. And so it just kind of doesn't give me, like, we would never be able to go anywhere. We're definitely not personality matched, and I don't think that we are like mentally matched. So, I mean, he's a child of God. God love you, you know, and God gives second chances like he did for me. But I just wouldn't.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
She cool.
Thank you.
All right, let's go on back down.
All righty. Did she do homeboy role? Did she do homeboy wrong, y'all? Oh man, that was a good one, man. Oh man, boy, I tell you. Oh man. Now she was on point. Homeboy, be okay. He says all this. I know it is. This is. I laughed my ass off when I heard her say that. Oh man. Let's see. Oh man, too hilarious though. Too hilarious. Okay. But she came back up on this video right here and cleaned up what she said. Made more she elaborated a little bit more on what she was saying. All right, let me go ahead and roll this.
We're not gonna keep talking about that. We're not. We're gonna keep our lipstick popping. And we're gonna keep doing what we do. And that's what it is. Thank you. Okay. There we go. So, how did prison change me? Let's talk about prison. Y'all want to talk about prison? You want to talk about the prison stories? Want to talk about the prison stories? Who want to talk about the prison stories? Am I still in Texas? Yeah, look me up. You can look me up. I'm still on parole, baby. I'm still on parole. As long as I'm on parole, I'm still gonna be in Texas. Okay, let's talk about prison. Prison made me more disciplined. Prison made me more disciplined. I thought I was disciplined before, but oh no. I'm way more disciplined now than I ever have been. I used to wake up at 3:30 before everybody else because I was in camps with dozens and dozens of other women. So it made me more disciplined. Prison made me more resilient. I never knew that I would be able to endure some of the things that I endured. I never knew that I would be okay with seeing other women, the stuff that women put themselves through, the stories that I've heard, the things that I've heard women do. I never understood the sinister nature of a human until I went to prison. I never understood the animalistic behavior of humans until I went to prison. I never knew I had that dog in me till I went to prison, but oh yes. I'm a fox for real. I'm a fox for real. And I never knew how true to that name I would be, but I am. I'm a fox for real. So I look like this, but please don't ever get it twisted. Please don't ever get it twisted. Y'all can sit behind these computers and y'all can type and y'all can make comments. But here's the thing. You forget that I'm a real person. You forget that I know things that most people will never know now. I know this world and I know that world. So be careful how you treat people because heaven is always watching. Heaven has always been watching me. So I want y'all to understand that prison has changed me.
Hey friends, Eric here. And in this video, I want to talk to you about how you can retire with just $300,000.
Okay. Hold on. Come on now. Come on. Alrighty.
I'm nice, and I'm never gonna be nice nasty. Like I said before, I'm nice, but I can also be nasty. Prison gave me a whole new respect for humanity. It gave me a respect for the brokenness of women, the brokenness of our society. It helped me to understand that it's not just about me. My life is not just about me. I'm meant to live my life out loud. I'm meant to share my story with everybody. Everybody that knows me will know that I've been to prison. People tell me, oh, you shouldn't walk into a room and introduce yourself as a felon. Why not? Why not? I don't look like what I've been through. I don't look like what I've been through at all. And I love that. I love the fact that God put me there and brought me out shining brighter than I ever was before. I love that. I love God for doing that to me and for me. I love the fact that I can go to a place where there's so much suffering, so much pain, so many tears, so many nights crying out in pain. I'm glad that God sent me there. And I'm glad he came and he brought me back out shining brighter than ever. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with my story being colorful. I'm okay with the fact that I've been to jail a couple times and that I've been to prison. I'm okay with it. And I hope you are too. The boys don't mind. The boys are not mad. The boys are not mad. The boys are like, girl, don't nobody care about no little felony. They got 2 and 3 and 4. So they definitely don't care about no felony. Don't nobody care about a felony but y'all. Hating women. So prison taught me resilience. Prison also gave me a new perspective that the world is not about just me. The world isn't about just my children. The world isn't about just what I want and who I want to be in it. The world is about using my life as a vessel to help other people. That's what prison gave me. Prison helped me to see that there are people who are on drugs, who have been raped, molested, sold. I don't know if I could say that on the internet, but it gave me a new side of the world that I never would have known before. I never knew people like that before, experiencing that and going through that. Y'all don't forget to like the video. So that's what prison taught me. It gave me a new perspective. My children are fine. My children are great. My children are not the topic of this subject. Right now, we're talking about me. And that's what that is. So it taught me perspective. Prison also matured me. I was a very immature woman. I was a woman who was only about myself. I was a woman who was only about my wants, my needs. I was very immature as a woman. I thought I was mature because of my age, but I was not mature at all. So prison matured me to know that character is important, to know that your message is important, to know that what you say and what you do is important. And you have to be intentional, you have to be purposeful, and you have to be on time and clear about what your purpose is. And I feel like that's what prison taught me. So yeah, I got a smart mouth. I probably do. I got to smart everything else too, though.
All right.
Yeah, definitely have a smart mouth for sure. Let's reintroduce myself. Who am I now? I am Mickey Fox. That's
okay. As I told y'all, I was gonna play a little bit of it. Y'all got finished watching it on our channel. I ain't want to do too much of it. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of y'all takes. You know, she's not taking full accountability. And like I said, I was in the same boat as I'm not same boat, same mind frame as well, because I'm hearing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's like, okay, which one we're gonna be? We're gonna be on the right path, or truly about helping your people that's over there with you, and guiding them right way, or or we just gonna be selective of when we want to be righteous and sinful. That's my thing. That's my whole take on it. So, like I said, time will tell. Like I said, I don't think she's gonna, she said that's contrary without justice. I don't think she's gonna do the same thing again. I don't think you're gonna land her back in jail. But will it really, change her? Did it really change her perspective on life? It's it's a good question. Come out and actually be a productive person. President is a reform school for deviants here. Let me see. You said she's not. Okay. We'll see, H-Mob. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, time to tell. Like I said, I haven't, follow her like that. I just, caught on to her when she got into that situation with the real estate scam. Because they cracking down. They is cracking down. Yep. They is cracking down. Let me see. It's one thing I want to play because, like I said, I want my OnlyFans. I don't say my OnlyFans. My Instagram, because I got a lot of good clips saved. And I say that clip for later. Let me get this one. No. Let me go ahead and play this one right here. Then I'm gonna play another one. After that, then we're gonna dip. All right, this one right here. This chick got caught lacking without the filter. Very hilarious. Hold on. Let me play this one. I'll play this one first. Then I'm gonna play the filter. Okay, now. Let's see. This is a good one because let me know what y'all think it is. This is a good debate. Not an argument, but a good debate. So basically says guy purchased his son a pair of shoes after paying his child support and his girlfriend snaps out. But just listen. I'm play a little bit, make sure y'all hear the audio as well.
You just had a whole FaceTime call. A whole FaceTime call with your baby mama?
Yes, to get my son some shoes.
Okay, why are you getting him shoes?
Okay, can y'all hear that? Press one if y'all can hear that. Yeah, press one if y'all can hear that. Okay, cool. All right. Let me go ahead and finish playing it. Matter of fact, I'm going to play it twice. Let me see. Here we go. Hey, you need some shoes? You said you want some blue shoes?
How much you paying child support?
You know how much I pay?
$1,100.
Okay, I pay $1,100.
Okay, so that's not enough?
And?
That's not enough for her to get her son some shoes?
Y'all see this shit? You see this shit, bro?
You see what shit? Don't add him in this. Do not add him in it.
No,
so I'm working an extra job for our household. For your son?
Okay.
For your son.
When I put in the
so you can buy all of this. You didn't buy me nothing. You didn't buy me anything.
When I pay my half on the bill. I pay my half on the bill. What's the problem?
So you pay your half of the bills, but you over here FaceTime your baby mama in front of me.
Yes.
Like, that's disrespectful as fuck.
I'm showing her the shoes I buying my son.
But y'all over here cupcaking this shit on FaceTime. And I'm right here, and you ignoring me.
We're not sitting right here.
Like, that's rude. That's rude.
I was not. Look at this shit, bro.
So that's what you want to do? Because you about to go back home with me.
I literally came down here to do this to buy my son some shoes.
You're not buying me shoes. You can put those back.
No,
you can put those back.
No, don't put them back, bro. Don't put them back, bro.
No, you can put those back. So are you going to buy me some? Are you going to buy my daughter some?
We can go upstairs. We can go get some shoes.
Why you didn't start there then? Why you didn't start upstairs for me and my daughter then?
Okay, check this out. My son come first.
I understand that, but you're paying child support every month.
Okay,
$1,100.
I know that. Okay, you gonna buy him some shoes?
Okay.
You gonna go upstairs, you gonna buy some shoes.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
You just had a whole FaceTime call. A whole FaceTime call with your baby mama?
Yes, to get my son some shoes.
Okay, why are you getting him shoes?
Hey, you need some shoes? You said you want some blue shoes?
How much you paying child support?
You know how much I pay?
$1,100.
Okay, I pay $1,100.
Okay, so that's not enough?
And?
That's not enough for her to get her son some shoes?
Y'all see this shit? You see this shit, bro?
You see what shit? Don't add him in this.
You see what I do?
Do not add him in this.
No,
so I'm working an extra job for our household. For your son?
Okay.
For your son.
When I put in the
so you can buy all of this. You didn't buy me nothing. You didn't buy me anything.
When I pay my half on the bill. I pay my half on the bill. What's the problem?
So you pay your half of the bills, but you over here FaceTime your baby mama in front of me.
Yes.
Like, that's disrespectful as fuck.
I'm showing her the shoes I buy my son.
But y'all over here cupcaking and shit on FaceTime. And I'm right here and you ignoring me. Like, that's rude. That's rude. So
Okay. Now, I'm seeing in her. Yeah, damn. I'm sitting here. Like I said, listen to it. It was, like I said, it's a good debate. Can't say it's an argument. You say you never get shit. The courts tell you to you is. The courts tell you got to pay the $1,100. Hey, you better pay it. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm family texting me right quick. See, y'all bear with me right quick, y'all. Shit. Okay. She wants another $1,100 baby. No. Well, my thing of it is, I see both sides wrong. With the chick right here, I see she did get kind of pissed off at it. She should have pulled him to the side, like, "Hey, I don't appreciate you when you FaceTime, and I know you want to show her the shoes, but you could have sent her a picture, you know, with the dude. I mean, with the chicks, you know, he paying $1,100. That should be enough to, you know what I'm saying, get him a pair of shoes, you know, my opinion, you know, and he pay half of his bills. I mean, half the bills too. So, like I said, I see, you know what I'm saying, right and wrong on both, you know, both sides. But this goes to show you what you have to deal with when you have the co-parent. Now, it seems like she wants him to be kind of, you know, how I want to say, like, angry or pissed at the son's mother, which he shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to keep a good co-parenting relationship going. And that's something that she got to respect, you know. You said, fuck her, the court's the judge. Have a baby. Okay. Yeah, like I said, when I see this, I say to myself, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This is a good debate because I see the jealousy with her and I see what he's trying to do. He's doing the right thing, you know, but he did step out of pocket by, you know, and kicking too much with the son's mother. You know, sometimes it's not good to do that, you know what I'm saying, when you dating somebody else, you know, in front of that person. I mean, like I said, it sounds like he got a good relationship with the son's mother, so why not keep that going? You know, but he need to sit them two down and, you know, and talk if he feels some type of tension. Because, you know, anytime the son come over, you don't want the new girlfriend right here to be treating him different. But sister said, I wonder if what the child's mother is spending $1,100 on. Yeah, the girlfriend has a point. Yeah, there is time and a place for everything. Much respect for the father for providing extra because he did his part with $1,100. Right, exactly. That's what I say. I'm saying right and wrong on both sides. That's why I said what I said. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing right and wrong on both sides. But he really need to have a sit down. He really do. Now, you know what I'm saying? So we get a nice good laugh leaving out. Going to show hold on. Now, this right here.
I can't remember his last.
Okay. Y'all watch this right here. It's too hilarious. I'll be glad when this happened to the rat. Now look closely.
Last name, but his name was Kevin. That was that dude who was talking to all those women about high value men and things like that. And I had went on his talk show once, and he told me pretty much that because I was a 50-year-old woman that I didn't qualify for a high value man.
You're talking about Kevin Samuels. Let me see what she got to say. And in the middle of the video, something happened where I can't even concentrate on what she's saying no more. Check it out.
I don't want to believe that. Because it's hundreds and thousands and millions of men in the world. I know they on Facebook dating and stuff, but
I had to pause it up, y'all. I had to pause it up. No wonder why the rat be so close. And she keep looking straight. She don't ever turn. Y'all see that? Oh, press one if you see it. Oh, make sure y'all see it. That filter ran off and jumped off. Now that explains why the rat be so close to the goddamn camera. Wow. Oh, man. Boy. Let me roll some more, then we up out of here.
Bam, right there.
That's how she truly looks.
See how the filter dropped off her face, and hey, we look at that night and day. For me, it was like, okay, I couldn't even concentrate on what she was saying no more. Now I'm just rewinding the video and pausing it, trying to catch it at the right time when she turned around right before the filter smacks right back on her face. And it took a little minute, but I caught it.
All right, Sazerae. No wonder why.
Here we go. Night and day. This is how you actually look. And this is how the filter make you look.
God damn. She went from a 5 to a motherfucking 9. Wow.
I was just completely baffled by this. The whole filter glitch just had me completely taken. I didn't give a fuck about what the rest of the video was even about.
I can't.
All right. But shouts out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? My playback watchers. Make sure y'all mess with me on the likes. I know we had like 45 up in here. Y'all show me some love on the likes. Tell everybody stay up.